Hey there, hi there, ho there, sports and Duran fans. Okay, so Duran, this is my Monday question answer video. I did not forget. I worked tonight and I was supposed to work from a certain time to a certain time, which is usually how it goes with jobs. And and it went over tonight because we were super crazy busy. And I was the only one scheduled in my department. So yeah, it was a crazy, hectic, stressful night. But I'm home now. Oh, and it all went off without a hitch. Thank you very much. So, anyways, well, pretty much, you know how it goes. So, anyways, first off, I wanted to address your fabulous interview today, Mr. Rhodes, with Red Ronnie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I have to go back and revisit it to watch it more thoroughly. Um, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it ended right around the time that I had to go to work, so that was good. And something that did stand out to me. Oh, and by the way, I was waiting to hopefully get into the queue to be able to chat with you a little bit, Mr. Rhodes, but it was not to be. I got as far as it saying that I was in the green room and that there was a red slash through my face on the camera, and it said that you guys couldn't see me or hear me, but I guess I was sort of waiting in the wings to see if Ronnie was going to pick me, which he did not for the last call. I was hoping. I really did want to chat with you. I was going to ask the same thing that Izzy Sparkles Art asked. You got to speak with her. She's a fellow Duran fan in the fan community. She's awesome. She was the lovely girl with the glasses from England that was talking to you, and you were giving her the big warmest smiles. So I think that you could pick up on her very nice energy. And she asked you, having to do with the visuals, the videos of the Astronomia project, who came up with those graphics and those visuals, which is something that a friend of mine named Under Valencia, who does a lot of yoga here on Instagram, posted to me, I think it was just today or yesterday, about did I know if or who did the graphics for the videos, and I said I didn't, but I thought it was probably you, Mr. Rhodes. And so I was thinking, well, I'll ask him that, and then I was never able to get through. And Izzy Sparkles Art beat me to it, so I got the answer to my question still, which was awesome. So it is actually Miss Wendy, that comes up with most of those, and I thought it would have been you. So that's awesome to know that. Thank you very much. So okay. So another thing that I wanted to address about what you said, Mr. Rhodes, is that I'm sorry, I'm gonna eat. I'm hungry. I'm eating just a little street taco sized tortilla, corn tortilla with melted shredded pizza blend cheese. Dinner tonight, and I'll probably throw in some mandarins. So anyways, I don't usually eat on camera when I'm making a video, but I'm hungry. So something else that you said, and that kind of segues perfectly into what I was going to talk about that you said today, Mr. Rhodes. So you said something to the effect of everything is so manicured and so perfect these days, and people don't even look the way that they look online, and how you don't like that kind of a thing. And I really don't care for it either. But it made me think of the lookbook competition that you guys just picked the winners for, and you did pick one of my pictures. I was so excited. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And actually, that is one of the better pictures of me that you guys chose that I've taken. And I don't always look like that in real life, but it's not like I put on a ton of makeup or had any filters on the picture to not have me look like that. It's just the angle, maybe the little bit of makeup that I was wearing on my eyes or whatever. Just subtle little things can make you look different than you might normally look. But it's not like we're all, trying to pull one over out here and make it seem like We look like something we don't. That's so good. I love cheese. I love melted cheese. I love cheese in general. So anyways, my point with that, but the lookbook thing was kind of just a tangent, but it was actually kind of a joke because you had said, oh, nobody looks the way they look on the internet. So what I was going to say if I spoke to you was, speaking of not looking like any of your pictures, thanks for choosing one of mine for the lookbook competition. Really, it means a lot. Whoever chose them. I was going to ask you that too. If you could tell us who chooses the pictures, but I never got to. So anyways, what you had said about everything being perfect and manicured and all of this, um, I have to say, I have to hasten to say, hasten? Look at me, Mr. Rhodes. Nothing manicured here. I am flopsy mopsy. I let my hair do its own thing all of the time. I usually don't wear makeup. My nails are just there right now. They're short and just normal, but I used to get you on my nails with my manicures, Mr. Rhodes, and my manicures were beautiful, and I actually loved them, and they did look perfect. But I loved them. I'll probably get those done again with some Mr. Rhodes on my nails again. But right now they're just normal nails. My point is, I am a very natural looking, not perfect manicured girl at all. So, hey, we naturals are out here. And that's what I wanted to say about that. And also what you had said about not liking it to be too quiet. Once again, if you don't like quiet, and I posted this on the comments on Ronnie's video today, Mr. Rhodes, if you don't like quiet, I'm your girl, because if you have caught wind or paid attention to any of my videos or any of my posts, I talk a lot. I express all of the time. So you'd hardly have a quiet moment with me. So if you're looking for a loud, effusive, very expressive, not quiet person, who's not manicured and perfect at all by any stretch or means, many people say I have a hippie energy, actually. Hippie energy. I was probably a hippie in a past life. I'm your girl. Completely the opposite of everything you were saying. Like, we exist. I exist. So anyways, that's what I wanted to say about that. Okay, now my answer to our Monday question this week. So what are our favorite lyrics off of the album Pop Trash? Now, Pop Trash is one of my very favorite albums in the world, in the history of the world, on planet Earth, in this universe alone or any other, bar none. I love the album Pop Trash from start to finish. There are some albums that you just love from start to finish. Most of your albums are on that list for me. Pop Trash most definitely is. So, without further ado, these are my favorite lyrics off of Pop Trash. From the song Someone Else Not Me. It's not defeat when you set somebody free. The lyrics, it's not defeat. It's hard to sing that one. It's not defeat when you set, I can't sing it. I can't get it on key tonight. But it's not defeat when you set somebody free from someone else, not me. I love that lyric. I resonate with that lyric because most of the experiences that I've had in my life of love have been of unrequited love. I haven't had much luck in the love department at all, Mr. Rhodes, DURAN. And so, both of you, all of you. And so I resonate with that lyric, and that is what I equate with love, not being able to have what I want, but having to let it go, having to accept not being able to have it, because that's been the bulk of my experience when it comes to love in my life. So it's not defeat when you set somebody free. It makes me weep. That lyric just makes me weep. It makes me feel, I understand it, I resonate with it. It's my life in so many ways, in different ways that you might have to set a person free, whether it be just because they're not interested in you, or if they pass away, or for whatever reasons. The bulk of my experience in love, once again, has been unrequited love or not being able to have what I want. It certainly has not been ever always getting what I want, or even most of the time getting what I want, or being able to have, keep what I want. So, yeah, I resonate with that lyric. It hits my soul. Okay, so the next one is um in the half light of the evening, I can almost see, I was almost hear you glow. I can almost see you glow. I love that lyric from Lava Lamp. In the half light of the evening, I can almost see you glow. Because I don't know, I love that song. It's just a fun, kind of a summery, carefree song. And that lyric, it's very sensual, it's very sexual, it's very kind of romantic. When I hear that lyric, I picture a scene of just at dusk on a balmy summer night, and just that kind of lighting and shading that's occurring when dusk hits, and that would be the half light of the evening. I can almost see you glow with that summer sun vibe energy, and just the blush of being in love, which is would be the case in this situation. It would be two people that were in love with each other, or definitely into each other anyways, if not love. And just it's intimate, the intimacy of it. And so I love in the half light of the evening, I can almost see you glow by Lava Lamp. And that's what that lyric means to me. I can feel that energy, I can taste that energy. I love it. So the next one is from Pop Trash Movie, and this is another one that always makes me weep. I mean, it just rips at my heart and soul. I'll wait in the wings for you. I'll read your lines to you. I'll wait in the wings for you. I'll read your lines to you by in Pop Trash Movie. Again, lyrics that just they're so charming, they're so heartfelt, they're so I'll wait in the wings for you. I'll read your lines to you. It's like I've got your back. I'm there with you even though I can't be seen, even though the can't be seen part is kind of an aside. Um I think it's just a charming, beautiful, loving lyric. And I'll read your lines to you. It's like I'll wait in the wings for you. I'll read your lines to you. I guess basically to me it kind of means I have your back. I understand your imperfections and I love you anyways, and I'm there to help you through your imperfections. I'll read your lines to you. Um I just love that lyric. It makes me cry just talking about it right now a little bit. It's a very emotional lyric. It's very heartfelt, it's very charming, it's very sweet. It's very loving. So I love that lyric. And then the last one is it's easy to walk, it's much harder to stay, from The Sun Doesn't Shine Forever. Now, this song, The Sun Doesn't Shine Forever, and I won't go off on too much of a tangent about it, but it makes me think of my former boyfriend, Kevin, who I was with for almost 10 years, and he passed away in 2010. And everything that that song is about was our relationship. We never thought the colors would fade, and they did. But we hung in there with each other anyways. And so it's easy to walk, it's much harder to stay. Yes, that and that whole song are things that I experienced in my relationship with Kevin, or feelings that I experienced, or things that we actually did experience at one time or another, but we always ended up coming back together. And we never really left each other. We always stuck by each other. That is one thing about Kevin in my life. He's the only person outside of my family, and I think I've mentioned this before. He's the only person outside of my family that I have known in an active way in my life, um, who actually did stand by me through everything, and I stood by him through everything. And there was a lot. And so, yeah, that whole song just reminds me of my relationship with him. Also, an emotional thing. I don't listen to it very often because of that. I just don't want to feel those feelings. But yeah, so it's easy to walk, it's much harder to stay. Again, I relate, I resonate, well, I relate with it, I understand it, I've lived it. So those are my favorite. Oh, by the way, Mr. Rhodes, I love you. So anyways, I do. So those are my favorite lyrics from Pop Trash. Thank you very much. Now, I owe you guys a little bit of a song from last week because as some of you will recall, my phone decided to lock up on me. I couldn't get into my own phone with my own lock code last Sunday, which was the same day that I got my second vaccine shot. That night, my phone just stopped working. I couldn't get into it with my code, couldn't make a phone call, couldn't get phone calls. It was crazy. And I couldn't get it rectified until the next afternoon, Monday afternoon. So I was not able to record my Monday question answer last week, which was which Duran song was our favorite that had been featured in a movie. And one of mine was I Do What I Do by JT from the movie 9.5 Weeks. And I said that I was going to have to make a video for that for sure because I wanted to sing a bit of that song. So here you go. I do what I do to have you, have you. I do it all to have you. I do, I do, I do, I do. So there you go. That was my little snippet from I Do What I Do from JT, which was a very do I touch the way you want to be touched? Does my body heat the right intensity? I don't know how many of you remember that song, but it was a kind of little hot smoking song. It was, and the movie was a very intimate, sexual, sensual movie as well. So it went perfectly with the movie, and yeah. So that's what's going on with all of that, and I wanted to sing a little bit of it. So there you go. So I've done that. And that is my answer to this week's Monday question, along with a whole lot more. So I hope that the next time I have a chance to speak to you during an interview, Mr. Rhodes, I'm able to get through. I love you. I loved seeing you today. I love the Astronomia project that you and Wendy have done. I hope there's more music in the future from it. And I love you, Duran, of course. And I just love, 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 love. So all of you, always. So thank you very much. And thank you for choosing one of my pictures for your lookbook competition. To be featured by you guys and recognized by you guys means more to me than I can say. It's the better part of the prize to me than the $50 gift card is, even though that's also a nice perk. But just to have you guys recognize me and celebrate me a bit and feature me is off the charts, amazing, and my heart runneth over. So thank you very much, and I love you guys, and I think that's it. I wanted to tell a story about China Chow. Okay, I'm going to tell this really quick. So China Chow's birthday was last week. What day was it? It was April 15th, tax day. And so I decided to make a video to wish her and a friend of mine, Nikki Tosiulius, who is also in the Duran fan community, happy birthday to both of them because it's their birthday on the 15th for both of them. And I meant to tell a little, and I did that, and I meant to tell a little story about China Chow with the happy birthday message, and I forgot to share the story. So this is my China Chow story. Several years ago, on the Paper Gods tour, she was taping Rio when it was being played as the last song of the evening. I forgot which night you guys were playing or which city you were in. And then she took her live stream backstage after the show was over, and I just happened to stumble on it. I literally did. I saw she was doing a live video, so I started to watch her video because I like to watch her videos. And I think she's entertaining. And so and interesting, and she's got cool things to share. So I tuned in the video to watch it. She took the live stream backstage after you guys left the stage. I was typing to her, "Oh, China, tell Nick that I love him and that I'm gonna see him," meaning when I go to see the band. It was probably a couple of months down the line from them. I forgot whenever it was. So I'm gonna see him at this time when my show comes around, and I can't wait and tell him I love him so much and thank you so much. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think that she was actually going to even notice my message. I certainly didn't think that the message was going to be relayed to Nick. Lo and behold, for some reason, my message caught her eye. I was so excited. Through her backstage tour, she did find Nick. He was walking out of the bathroom. I heard him flush. And then I heard him wash his hands. And then he walked out of the bathroom and she said, Nick, Prudence Black, she's a super fan of yours and she wants to say hi and she's sending her love or something like that. And Nick said, hi, Prudence, dear Prudence. And he had a look on his face like that when he said it and he walked off. And I was like, shut up. She actually got Nick Rhodes to say hi to me. Like he said hi. He shouted me out with my handle, Prudence Black. And I was so excited and so happy when that happened. Totally didn't expect it to happen. And I asked her, can you tell him to come back? I want to talk to him a little more. But of course, and I didn't even get to talk to him. He was just like, hi, Prudence, dear Prudence, with this look on his face. And then he walks off. And I was in shock. And so that's my China Chow story. Kind of my main China Chow story. She was able to get a hello and a shout out to me from Nick Rhodes through a backstage live stream that I was watching on my phone one night during the Paper Gods tour. So China, hero status, you're always in my heart for that. And again, happy birthday. Well, happy belated birthday now. I meant to share that story about you that day and I forgot. I was saying other things. So anyways, that's it. I think I've got everything covered now, and now I have to go and record and post my Whoosh review from last week because I am super late with that. And thank you very much. I love you all very much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now. And Mr. Rhodes, not manicured, not perfect, and definitely not quiet. I'm your dream girl. Thank you very much. Bye for now.